Good morning, everyone. Aradhna Tiwari from Be the Change by Aradhna. Good morning. How's everyone here? Waiting for all of you to join in. Hello, Ujla. Hello, Mesh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. God, I did not come with the name again today, guys. What the hell am I doing? Wow. All right. Sorry. Maybe what's right about it. I'll give it the winner tomorrow morning. Maybe Monday morning, probably. What is your story? Would you like to change or give up your story? Ayo. What is your story, guys? Actually, I've given up all my stories. That's why I probably don't have a story. And that's when I'm having the CRS, which is can't remember shit. What is hello, Caliber? Who's this? Caliber is what's. Is it Archana? Is it somebody I know? I'm awesome, Umesh. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? How's Nishchal? Hello, Nishchal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, Arpita, yeah, right. Not bad. Awesome, Arpita. Welcome. So, what is your story, guys? And would you like to change it or give up a story? So, you know how we all play with our stories, and we always have stories to give to the world, and we are so involved in our stories in our head all the time. How many of you have stories to give? And every time you like narrate somebody, and everybody says my story is better than the other person's story, and nobody has that patience of listening to the stories. I never had the patience to listen to my mom's story or my friend's story, and I'm like, I have this whole thing of like, I go very fast, and the moment you start a talk, and I go way beyond there to talk, and I go to the result of it, and I know what the solution is. Hey, Angad. Hi, Simran. Hi, Parita. Good morning. Hello, Chavi. Good morning. Hello, Samir. Good to see you. You've been missing. What's up? So, guys, so this is all about stories. So, how many? Hey, Shivani. Hello, Sahista. So, it's like giving up your stories. How many stories? And I've been really, really watching, and I've been really, literally been asking these questions. What's going on? What is that I'm not looking at? And I have so many people around when I'm facilitating giving me their stories, and has been my childhood pattern of like having the stories and not listening to the stories and do not have time for the stories. Tend to do that to go to the end of the talk, right? Right, Angad. It's like it's that capacity, we as like little on the autism side, we have this whole capacity of really, really going sharp to the end of the story, and then that whole patience is not there. I have been always scolded by my mom, and she really, really is pissed off at me until today as well, because I don't have that patience of listening to the whole story. Awesome. Veeral says, I was missing this also, was just occupied. No worries. No, you don't have to apologize, guys. I mean, thanks for being here anytime. So how fast and how, and what if that is not a wrongness, that how quickly you reach to the end and you do not have that patience of kind of literally, listening to anybody's stories. First, what if that is not a wrongness? So I have got out of that in my world, Angad, that, I have to be the wrongness, and why do I get into the end? Because I really had beaten myself for ages for that. Because I was like, every time I would call my mom or I will sit with anybody, I was like, barriers down, receive, solo, you have to be socializing, you have to be asking people's story. But it really, really took a lot of pressure for me to actually sit down with anybody's story. But yet, what was showing up was so funny is that it's the opposite. Everything is opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is opposite of what it appears to be. They were actually just showing me that how many stories am I giving in my head. I was not willing to receive their stories because I was giving stories in my head. Isn't that so funny? Until yesterday, I never realized that why am, and the question was there, and this question did not just start now. It started from my childhood. That what is it going on that I don't have that patience. So guys, check if you're not having the patience. What are they gifting you? So they have been gifting me that, wow, I am full of stories in my head. Hey Naveen, hey Kavita, nice to see you guys here. So, how many stories are you giving in your head? So, yesterday I just came across this and I was like, OMG, I have no more. I'm getting out of my stories and I don't even change. Before that it was like, let me change my story and write a new story, and let's see what new story can I write and what fun story can I have. But yesterday, like last night, I was like, no more. It ends here. No more stories. It's not about changing the stories. It's not about having the story. It's about living in the moment. So that's my choice. I'm not saying don't live with your stories because it's a drama. It's a lot of fun, and that is how you socialize. That is how you be with people. So you're most welcome to keep your stories. I just this whole question came from the awareness of not actually asking you to give up your stories from the just making you acknowledge your stories, and please start acknowledging the number of stories you're giving it in your head. So are they working? And when you have stories, so we are using mind. And in Access is a space where we give a lot of tools. It's an empowering modality where you really really get empowered with the tools which we already have been knowing, but they're putting it in a very simpler manner. And I'm a Access Consciousness certified facilitator. In Access we always say thinking is thinking. So its mind is a waste is wasted. So how much we use our mind. And I have been talking this to myself for 6 years, but you get it when you get it. So I got it last night that I am all the time using my mind. And that was making me tiresome. That was making me really tired. That was getting me with my black circles. That was like, there was so much my body had been telling me that I am taking the pressure, but I was not acknowledging. People were giving me stories, and then I started looking at why do I have people, so many people around me in my classes also who are so interested in and over the years I just can't go to the stories anymore. I'm like, get to the question, guys. And everybody like, I don't want to tell my secret out, but this is what I'm trying and coming and telling you. I'm like, I'm not interested in your stories at all. I do not want to know your secrets. That is the last thing on the planet. I want to know anybody's secrets, anybody's stories. But yet at the same time, that whole rebel in me was there, like, what the hell, why do I have to hear the story? And then I started asking this question, what is it that so many people around me all the time and kept, they actually trust in me, and they come there to tell their stories, and I keep their stories in my space, and I keep working on their stories the whole day. And I was doing so much of a hard work, and I was so against hard work, but how much hard work I have been doing for years now. Isn't that funny? I'm like, aha moments in my world of like, okay, guys, thank you, who had been trying their best to show me that I am thinking, I have stories, and I am thinking all the time, and I'm doing hard work all the time. So, guys, congratulations to myself. To I have given the hard work up. I have given up the stories. I'm not gonna buy anybody's stories. What is the question? So it's like we just get involved. We just talk because we need to be involved with people, and we want to be shown that how concerned we are. And it was, I think I was being more interesting rather than being interested in people. So now I'm like, all right, I have no point of views left around hearing your stories. Probably now, if you guys tell me your stories, probably it will just like pass through over my head because I don't have left any charge around it. You can be with your stories, you can live with your stories, but just ponder over it that do you really want to live with your stories, or do you want to get over the story, or would you like to change your story? So that is up to you. Nothing is wrong, nothing is right, as long as it's working for you. So Umesh says, even when we listen and relate, it's something we are. Yeah, and I was listening and relating, I was thinking. I was 24/7 into the thinking mode. And I'm like, thinking is thinking, thinking is thinking. I'm making fun with everyone all the time, putting my hand in my nose like, you guys are stinking. But how much was I stinking, man? And no wonder I'm so stink conscious. Hey, Janvi. So Arpita says, keep the stories, but be detached to them and don't let them define me. Cool, whatever works. Hey, Shivangi, good morning. Chattering goes on. Yeah, chattering goes on because you're picking everybody's stories and you're pretending that you're not picking anybody's story, but you're all the time picking. And me as a facilitator had been picking the world's stories. And then like, okay, iska ye, iska wo hai, iska wo hai. MG, OMG moments last night I had, and I laughed out loud, and I'm sitting in my room and I'm laughing and laughing. I mean, I still can't. Like, today's a beautiful day for me. It's like, I feel so relaxed. I feel so relieved. My head like so light, and actually the joy is from within, and I'm sure you can perceive it. It's like, I'm free. I am free. I have no story. And now what can I create? Every moment is like that new little baby who has that excitement of getting up and going and doing things in the day, and meeting up friends or doing anything in the world. Probably it's from the total excitement and enthusiasm. I have chosen to pamper my body and rest for the next 3 days. Sleep, rest, pamper. Awesome, Samir. Dedicated to just do nothing the next 2 days. Just pamper. Awesome. How does it get any better? So pamper yourself, love yourself, give yourself stories or no stories, or go beyond your stories and have sex with yourself. So what is self-sexing is self-joyful, self-exuberance in you, self-laughter in you. I mean, you don't need anybody to make you joyful. You don't need anybody to like really, that to fill up that gap and you getting bored. What if you can actually have fun with yourself? It's so relaxed and beautiful day. No thoughts, no stories, just relaxed mode. Yes. So what we look for, the peace and peace from within, is actually the no thought process. And my question was like, oh, how is it possible? No story, no head, no thing, and how can I actually stop? And I have been asking this question. I have been into a lot of, I've been joining a lot of meditations with a lot of Sufism, um, you know, Kundalini and stuff. Everybody, I've been asking one question: can you help me stop this chatter in my head? Can you help me stop this chatter in my head? But yeah, see, they did contribute to me, and that contribution actually led me to this aha moment in my world. And I was so excited to share with you all. Like, come on, guys, start looking into it. If everybody's coming to you, what are they gifting you? That's a basic rule. Sorry, it got buzzed. So that's a basic rule. Anything that comes in your life which is not working, which is working, which is really irritating you, ask what's the gift in there. And you'll keep asking, keep asking. Don't lose it. You will get it. I got this awareness, like, I don't know, almost 20 years, 25 years, like shit. So you get it when you get it and when you're ready to get it. So keep asking, never give up, never give in, and never quit. And it can be that joyous for you as well. Any other questions you guys have, I can relate to, ask you, contribute. So how is it? I guess no more questions. So awesome. Have a beautiful, beautiful, awesome, orgasmic day and enjoy yourself. Sex it up. Have a beautiful weekend. And I see you tomorrow morning at 11:11. Ciao. Thanks for joining in, everybody who joined in. Love you all. Bye.